Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in to a little Monday Night Live stream. These Mondays in January, man. January, February Mondays. Not fun. Selena Gomez. Yeah, my goodness. I did a video on Selena Gomez and her fake crying. It's pathetic. But it just goes to show you she had to delete the video. Did you guys see she deleted it? Because nobody cares anymore about that. I mean, we're not for that. We're not for the fake tears, the fake crying. It's a totally different environment. Did you see Brett Cooper's show trailer? It's #1 on trending. No, I didn't. Yeah, I saw. Guys, how about that? Brett Cooper, I think, has like 600K subscribers. I mean, what in the hell? I mean, she hasn't even released a video. How does she have 600K subscribers? Huh? Selena Gomez went full woke. Well, she doesn't even make sense. She said, she's like, they're hurting my people. Like, what do you even want? You're friends with illegal immigrants? I mean, okay. But like these liberals, they constantly blow things out of proportion, and you're not even talking about the proper thing. I mean, you're talking about them deporting illegal immigrants, and you're that upset with it. I don't know what I can do to fix this. Well, tell them to not be in the country illegally. Is this really that hard? See, they're forced to like blow things out of proportion because Trump's not as bad as they say, so they have to try and jazz it up, and it just makes for just cringe stuff. Trump removing income tax. Yeah, I saw that. I mean, there's going to probably be some trade-offs for that, I would guess. I don't know. Like, are property taxes going to go up? I guess we'll see, like, the full details on that. Cute winter boots trend on LibTalk. Yeah, dude, I hate TikTok, honestly. I really do. You know, the thing is with TikTok, I agreed with Trump. I said don't ban it. Whatever, free speech, it's bad precedent. But it's just so infested. But it's you have to leave it, I guess. Just don't pay attention to it, you know. But that's the thing with those liberal girls. They love that dude. They wanna fuck him. Luigi, they love him. And the fact that he murdered someone actually makes him more hot with those girls, trust me. I look like an illegal Canadian spy. I don't think I've ever been called Canadian before. People think I'm from Ireland. It's understandable. It's like I'm at least 50% Irish, probably. They act like the government is beheading them. Well, yeah, that's the fake victim outrage that they have to quell up because Trump's not as bad as they say he is, so they have to make it up and say it's the worst thing ever. It's just like The View and those women, they just all constantly lie. This lady just blatantly lies today in her show saying how terrible it is, Trump is horrible, what he's doing. And it's just a total misrepresentation of the deportation process. Why is he not deporting any European illegal immigrants? Well, there's barely any that exist. And they don't commit crimes. They don't commit violent crimes. You think the NFL is rigged? You know, there's some. I mean, dude, the NFL is like, it is kind of a joke how they spot the ball. Like, it's hard to really value the NFL when you've got one sideline official coming in, clearly giving Allen the first down, clear as day, clear as day. The other sideline official is a half yard short. So who gets the ball? Whoever gets the ball is going to spot it, and then when they review it, either way, it's just based off of who they hand the ball to the ref, to which ref, because there's two refs coming in, spotting the ball. One of them has Allen with the first down, the other one doesn't. And then when they review it, of course, it's indisputable. We can't judge on if he crossed the line because we didn't see it. We didn't see the full, because you know Allen's on top of a bunch of bodies or whatever that's blocked off. So the NFL has really got some real problems. What meme coin, dude? I'm getting crushed with meme coins because of China. I'm not even. It is because of China. I'm going with Grok 3.0. You know, Elon Musk's AI. Yeah, I'm in Grok 3.0. Hopefully it does something because DeepSeek went to like 30 million. George, what's up? Are you Gen Z or early millennial? I would be Gen Z, 99. Gen Z is, I think, Gen. Yeah, yeah. Millennial is to 96. Gen Z starts at 97. And then the new one, the beta generate, or I don't know what, Gen Alpha. Is that what it is? They start in like 2010 or something. I don't know. Did you see Fetterman go on The View and defend Trump? Well, that would have been a while ago, I think. Yeah, maybe I saw it. It was a while ago. The first down was so obvious. The fact that they looked at it still got it wrong. That's because it's inconclusive. They say it's inconclusive, even though you can surmise that the ball has to be over the line, but they just say it's inconclusive because they can't see the ball technically. Be the least viewed Super Bowl in a long time. Well, that's how TV ratings are going in general. Look at the college football playoff. It was a disaster. Mark, what's up? You're one of the smart Gen Z. Well, I don't know. Gen Z is like getting more right wing, honestly, dude. It's they are maybe not to the level that to where it's even, but it is getting more right wing. Anyone notice that random bots like yeah, those are the adult content bots. Yep. Musk said Musk is really banning a lot of accounts, I'll be honest. Like we've had some problems with crypto accounts getting banned like for coins. It's really frustrating and it makes no sense. Gen beta just getting started. Yeah, like this year. You heard about the attack on the Border Patrol agent by the cartels today. What do you think Trump's response would be? Well, right. So that's a larger scale situation to where Trump could use this attack as a, you don't want to say excuse, but as a reason to go in and eliminate some of the cartels. Think about that. Trump could use this attack as a legit reason to say, okay, now we're justified in going after these cartels. Listen, I've looked into the cartel situation. I'm not sure Trump should actually do it, dude. It is a mess. I mean, I guess if you have a plan and say, if we take out these 10 cartel leaders, this will cripple the entire system, maybe. But the problem is, if you start taking them out, it's just going to create a destabilized situation. And Mexico is going to be even worse off, and it's going to create a power vacuum, and it's going to alienate all of those cartels even more against the United States. So it's like, you have to, if you're going to do it, you have to really shut them down if you do it. Adult content bots are all over Facebook. Yeah, I mean, I don't use Facebook, but I mean, they have, there's bot problems on all these social medias. There's, YouTube is horrible with bot comments, crypto bot comments on YouTube. You were born in 2006. Dude, you're like, wow, you're not even that young. It's just the perspective of, you think someone born, I mean, you are very young. You were 18 at this point. You have a Super Bowl winner or two early. I mean, dude, I wanted the Bills to win or the Lions to win, honestly, dude. So I don't really. I mean, I guess I'll take the Eagles. They basically control Mexico, but Mexico needs to get its shit together. Well, yeah, isn't it hilarious how Mexico says America needs to respect their sovereignty and they're not going to help the United States and they're not asking for help in defeating the cartels? That's because the government is controlled by the cartels. That's how bad it is. You're the 69th like for this stream. Yeah, that's we've been getting some good likes actually. We've been getting some good likes. Mexican cartels don't fuck around. Yeah, I know. That's why this situation can't be botched, and we can't have a situation where we go in there and destabilize it even more than it already is and make it worse. This is a very delicate situation. I don't think people realize with the cartels, it's even though the United States military is way superior to the operation, you're talking about targeted attacks against specific people, and even if you get rid of them, I mean, does that create a problem to where there's even more of an uprising? Thank goodness YouTube comment bots are gone. Well, on this live stream they're gone, yeah, but they're still there, dude. They're still there on certain videos. They're actually they're at the point where they're there on they'll comment like a second into a video and comment like, "Oh, you're so passionate." Have you seen those? Go out and meet people in real life. Well, why don't you do that? I mean, you're the one commenting on my stream. At least I'm interacting with people. Could we just stop transportation between the US and Mexico? Well, we're their number one. Our number one trade partner is Mexico. It was Canada, now it's Mexico. But I mean, we obviously they're more reliant on us than we are of them. But with Mexico, it's a lose-lose no matter what you do. I mean, you want to stop transportation with them. So what, you want to force cooperation in terms of us going in there with the cartels? I mean, I guess that's possible. In spite of the media hysteria on deportations, Trump approval at an all-time high. Yeah, Trump's approval is it's about +7, +8. There's very few approval polls, and some of them are conservative pollsters, but still, he's got a very good approval rating, and CNN is really struggling with it. Gen Alpha is 2012. Gen Beta is 2029. Oh, well, they must have just announced Gen Beta because they just announced that. So I thought it was starting this year, but I guess it's 29. Thoughts on DeepSeek coin? 7 million market cap was made more than a week. Yeah, but didn't it already run? I think it probably already ran, honestly. No, let me tell you something, dude. This is on BNB. I think this is the one. Fully diluted. Yeah, I mean, you want to know something? Buy the new Elon Musk release, Grok 3.0. This is what I'm in. I mean, I'm not financial advice. It did tank, but I mean, it's going to be released, and this is the new big thing. And Elon Musk is going to market this and say he's going to say this is better than DeepSeek. He said it's the most powerful AI. Trump's plan is removing dangerous immigrants, cartel members, and sending troops to the border. Once it's done, they'll send troops into Mexico, and the cartel won't be able to attack us on our side. Yeah, I mean, I guess there's ways to implement it. I just think they need to be careful with it because I don't know if it's as simple as just eliminating the leaders. You can't leave a comment. You just left one, brother. Is Trump going to ever tell us about drones? I know. He needs to say something. He's going to have a press conference at some point. He needs to say something, I would say. I guess I'll shout this out. I'll do it in a little bit. What about stupid coin? Yeah, man, have you seen all these coins? There's so many coins that are launching that are just based off of like X accounts. And they'll go to like 20 million. And all my stuff is just doing nothing. It's kind of pathetic, honestly. They launch these coins and then just it's like an X account. It's somebody's X account. Does Cash Patel get confirmed? Well, yeah, so it's Patel, Gabbard, and RFK. All three of them are Wednesday, Thursday. Patel's got like a 95% chance to get confirmed. He should be fine. There might need to be a recess appointment by Trump that's used for Tulsi, but we'll see. DeepSeek is really good. Well, I don't doubt that it's good. I know it's open AI, but they lied about the way that the amount of money they invested in that project and it caused our markets to crash. So maybe it's like it's typical Chinese behavior. Were you surprised that McConnell voted no for Hegseth? Well, I mean, I'll say I didn't expect this to be a tie. I did not expect Hegseth to be a tie. And McConnell, though, I'm really not surprised with his track record. Need a DG coin? That's a negative, man. Cash Patel will clean the FBI. Yeah, I do like Patel. I mean, we'll see how well he does and stuff. You don't want to get, but he's sharp, and from what I've seen, he should do a very good job. Thought the trickiest was Hegseth. I think it's Tulsi, but the Tulsi stuff is so it's bullshit. What they're trying to. It seems like Tulsi's going to be the hardest. Hegseth was going to be. It looked like Hegseth was going to be impossible, but then it. Yeah, I think they rallied the numbers and going into the confirmation, he was at like a 95% chance. Gulf of America coin up 80% in 24 hours. Yeah, but I mean it's what's the purpose of that coin? It doesn't really have a meta at this point. He already changed the name. They are for sure harvesting data. I know. I went on DeepSeek because I sometimes use the AI stuff. I do use it quite a bit, mainly Chat GPT over Elon's, but yeah, I mean, it was fine, I guess. But listen, I don't use it like other people do in terms of actually testing it, in terms of writing code and stuff. That's where it's superior, apparently. RFK will be the hardest. Yeah, I could see that. What do you think Trump does with the Mexican cartels, honestly? I think he's shown want to go in there, and he's going to do something. I think he's going to do something, man. I don't know what he's going to do. I want to do a video outlining the entire thing. I'm just saying it's a mess. But look, if Trump has a plan, and I mean, this is the United States, we can get something together and quiet these cartels down. But you do want Mexico's cooperation. As I mean, technically it doesn't matter, but it would make things easier. Use ChatGPT for stuff that's ungoogleable. I would just use it in general over Google. It's superior to Google. It just is. It's the nuance of it is way better than any Google link, and Google is bogged down with advertisements in the first like five links, anyways. When's the next basketball update? Oh, the bracketology. Yeah, normally I do those like on Thursdays or Fridays because there's less games then, and it's just better to update it then. So I don't know. Maybe this week it would be. I guess it's normally like every 3 to 4 weeks at this point. I think. Should I uninstall DeepSeek? I don't think it really matters, honestly. There's so much data floating around, anyways. I mean, if you like using it, it's whatever. When you're no longer depressed, what will your name be? Well, I mean, you can't change your name. You're not. I'm not changing my name. It's just not gonna. It's not gonna happen, guys. People said I should change it, but I'm not going to change it because there's no. You don't change your name, especially when you get a lot of. When you reach like if I had 1,000 subscribers, all right, I could change it and rebrand. Why do you think Vivek left Doge? Because he got so much hate for what he said about the H-1B situation. I think it's pretty clear, and they told him it's just not a good idea to stay on. I mean, maybe there was other stuff behind the scenes. I don't know, but obviously there was a clear difference. It seemed like Vivek was really ready to go with Musk, and certainly it was going to help Vivek. He would have been relevant because Musk would be tweeting out about the waste that they're saving and everything like that. ICE has been in Ames and Des Moines this last week, getting people in Walmart. You're gonna go to Walmart and see if they got everything. Wow. So they get people in Walmart. It's like a honeypot trap. CNN literally thinks Musk is a Nazi. I mean, I even like the ADL defended Musk. I don't really. I think that's all fake outrage, honestly. I think Musk probably, you could say, well, he's autistic, or he just said, you know what, he's a troll. He just wanted to see what people's reaction would be to him doing that. I mean, I don't know. Why is Mexico always a constant problem? Because they're so destabilized, and that when the United States is such a massive, massive power and just so rich, and they're surrounded by a third world country that's controlled by cartels, there's going to be serious border issues. It's obvious. Is Nvidia stock in serious trouble? No, I don't think so. I think it's an overreaction. My guess is because remember, China lies about everything. I don't trust China at all. The only people peddling this China propaganda there's a lot of heavy socialist and communist people that are liberal in the United States that they love whenever China does anything that kind of mogs the United States. So they've been peddling this propaganda that China just destroyed us in AI with a $6 million budget. It's totally false. There's no way it's true. It's legit impossible. They stole like 200,000 Nvidia chips. It's I mean, this is ridiculous. Now look, maybe they did innovate at a better rate than the United States, but it's not like this. Like the overreaction to me is crazy, but this is what they do. There'll be a recovery. But I think Musk is also going to recover with his new release, his 3.0 version. Is it snowing in Ohio? No, it's not snowing. We're getting some warmer. Well, we're getting weather into the 30s now. So we're getting like 20s, 30s. February is going to be pretty warm for a lot of the northeast. Mexico video coming. So yeah, I wanted to do one today. I don't know. I just didn't do it. But I mean, ideally it would be in the news, which it is kind of in the news now because of the cartel firing, I guess, at Border Patrol. Is Coinbase the best for getting started with crypto? Yeah, I mean, Coinbase or Kraken, I guess. Coinbase, Kraken, those are the two main ones that are user friendly. Cartel's firing at Border Patrol. I know that's what we were talking about. It's freezing in Oregon. I mean, this person just has got to stop doing this with this. We don't need this here, man. We don't need the shilling. Dax, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, so I mean, listen, I barely post on this, but this is my Rumble channel. I don't know, with Rumble, you look at their user interface and it's not, I think I'd be pretty much screwed if I got banned off of YouTube. That's why it can't happen. But that's my Rumble channel. I really never talked about it, but basically what happened is Rumble came to me like when I was mainly into sports because they were trying to expand their brand. and they're like, we want a sports YouTuber and whatever. And so they said we're gonna boost you, and that's why I got this little shield here because they boosted my channel. But I stopped uploading around 4 months ago because I just don't like the interface, and there's nothing against Rumble. I don't know, man. I don't know. What do you guys think of Rumble? Yeah, I mean Rumble, it's like just the interface. I even try watching videos on Rumble, and there's two ads that are unskippable that are a minute long. It's Thank you for wow, thank you for the $50 donation, Zoe. 1985 Gen Y here. Pushing for elimination of income taxes. I will happily forfeit everything I've paid into Social Security, also property taxes and taxes on used car. It's tyranny. Well, thank you for that, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, no, property taxes to me is the worst. How do you own the land if you're taxed on it every single year and it's not even cheap taxing either? Huh. You would be huge on TikTok. I don't think so. I think TikTok is a liberal platform anyways. Tulsi is below 50% on Polymarket. Yeah, bring it. The recess appointment will have to be used. It's fine. She's going to be confirmed by Trump if it has to be. I'd grow your Rumble. A lot of YouTubers are. Two ads and you can skip them after 5 seconds. It's definitely annoying. No, no, no. I know you can't skip them. I had that problem as well. I was trying to watch a video. I'm like, this is crazy. How do they expect people to watch this? How do I expect to get any viewers if they're unskippable 1 minute ads? Change your name to Blessed Ginger. I'm not changing my name, man. YouTube is too much of a monopoly for Rumble or any other platform to have a chance. Well, also you want to know the other problem is they don't track views properly. They really don't. Like I've had videos on here. Like, see, this doesn't even make sense. And this is because of their algorithm and the way it's pushed. Like, look at this, for example. This has 77,000 views, and then this gets 700. I mean, that's not, and it's the same content. It's election bullshit. But that should not be that variance there. So that tells me there's something wrong with their algorithm, at least when it comes to me. TikTok is 99%. Yeah, it's probably like 95% liberal if I had to guess. I mean, I'm fine with they can have TikTok. That's fine. I'd rather have YouTube. I mean YouTube is better in my opinion. It's just TikTok is like, when you're 15 years old, it's good, I guess. TikTok isn't liberal. We're talking about the users on it, not necessarily who owns it. Why are the views so inconsistent? I don't know. I think it has to do with them giving me a bump, but they only give me a bump for certain videos. I think that's probably it. You live in Arizona, your job is shipping me out to Ohio. Should I expect a tax increase? You make 95K a year. I don't know what is your state income tax there? It's only 3% here. I don't know what it is in Arizona though. It's probably more than 3%. It's probably 5%, but I don't know. I mean, it would probably be similar, honestly, but I don't think it's going to be that crazy. 95K, 95K. I think you're on the borderline of another bracket. I don't know if you get to 100. Most of us agree, you're 15. Most of us agree and know YouTube is superior. Well, they're different. They're different. They function in different ways. If you want really short form content, I mean, I think YouTube Shorts are fine, honestly, but I guess TikTok has a monopoly on that. They have a better algorithm for it. Will you vote for Vivek, governor of Ohio? I'm probably not going to be in Ohio by the time that happens. I mean, we'll see what kind of campaign he runs. He's going to try and rebuild his image, among Republican voters and stuff after the whole debacle he had. But I think most people probably still like him. Definitely there's some hate for him on the internet, though. Just came in. What's the word on Greenland? Well, I haven't heard anything on Greenland today. But yeah, the Greenland videos do well for me, but I haven't heard anything on Greenland today, honestly, man. So I don't think there's really any updates on it. I mean, there's a lot that happens, so it's not always going to be a topic. How tall are you? I'm about 5'10" and a half. Sean, I appreciate it. Selena Gomez crying is pure comedy. Yeah, it's pathetic, is what it is. It's this fake victim, and then she takes the video down because, I mean, it's why take the video down? It's because nobody buys it. It's total. I mean, these are illegal immigrants. We want them deported. That's 60% of the country wants these people gone. And these mainly are the criminals on top of it, which is even higher. People want the criminals gone that commit. I mean, technically, they all are criminals, but the ones that commit high level crime. Favorite fast food? I mean, I don't know if Chick-fil-A counts as that. I mean, I like Chick-fil-A. With me, it's kind of like the situation where sometimes I just don't trust these people in terms of preparing my food. I know it's like snobby and stuff, but Chick-fil-A, I know it'll be good. What's up, Obama, Jennifer Aniston thing? You keep saying, yeah, well, that's just a rumor. I mean, it looks like there's a problem with the relationship between the Obamas. There's going to be a divorce possibly between the Obamas, which is going to kill liberals. That's going to be tough on liberals if that happens. You pay 15K in income tax in Arizona. That seems like a lot, bro. There's no way you pay that much. Are you making 95K? Do you like scary movies? I do, yes. Don't move to Austin. Yeah, I'm not moving to Texas. There's no way. Who should be the Steelers quarterback next season? I mean, I think the Steelers need to try and mix it up. I don't think Fields or Wilson are good enough, honestly. Why do these people think we're supposed to believe? I know that's the thing. They like film themselves having this breakdown. I mean, you have to think about it. It's like they're like crying as they get their camera ready. Is that what's going on? Like, come on. People are starting to realize these things. We have to you have to think like they have to set the camera up. It's like they're crying like onto their phone as they set it up. Like that's what we're supposed to believe, really. What's wrong with Texas? I just don't like the hot weather, honestly, man. But I mean, it seems like everywhere is hot during the summer. But Texas, I don't mind cold weather in the winter, honestly. Do you think the Jaguars are cooked next season? I mean, we'll see with Trevor Lawrence, man. He's taking a step back. That doesn't look like a good contract at all. These teams are getting suckered into these contracts because they kind of have to pay the quarterback, and they constantly keep paying like the highest paid quarterback, and it's just the going market. Northern Maryland is I think Maryland has pretty high taxes as well. Do you think Trump will slap a tariff increase on Mexico if they don't get their act together after what happened today at the border? Well, it certainly gives Trump more of a reason and kind of an example as to why the cartels need to be brought under control. So, if anything, it gives Trump more just more leverage on a potential soft invasion if he wanted to try and get rid of some of the cartels. Like, see, they're out of control. They're firing. They're putting Americans in danger. They're firing across the border. All this stuff. I mean, all of that can be used if that's the situation and that's what happened. Seeing this guy saying the JD Vance interview was bad for him. You're talking about a liberal saying it was bad. Yeah, that was a really good interview for Vance. Really good interview for Vance with that Margaret woman. Pepe, what's up, man? It's good to see you, bro. Texas heat will mess you up if you're not ready. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to handle the Texas heat, honestly. What if Mexico doesn't allow Trump to fight against the cartels? Well, then it becomes a really bogged down situation. But I mean, Mexico really doesn't have a say in it. If Trump wants to do it, it doesn't really matter what Mexico wants. But it would be a lot better with their cooperation. Can you change the screen? It's bright. Yeah, I'll go ahead and change it. So this is how many daily arrests there were, about 1,200. I don't care, Margaret. Yeah. What if JD Vance was like, let me just make myself care. We just don't want immigration. Okay, like that's we just don't want immigration anymore. What if he said that? He might just win the election with by saying that. He's like, you know what? Let's just make it simple. You keep talking about, ooh, these certain people that were on some type of program that we're ending. We're ending all the programs. Did you hear about DeepSeek AI? Yeah, the Chinese are lying about it. I mean, I'm sure it's impressive, but they're lying about how much it costs. If you find a good place, tell no one Facebook post, and yeah, I mean, it depends how big the city is, I guess. Selena Gomez, virtue signaling. Yeah, I saw. Pathetic. When do you think the Greenland deal will happen by the end of the year? Well, I think Trump's pretty adamant about getting it, so it's going to have to get in motion at some point. I mean, obviously, there's the Denmark situation that has to be worked out, but I mean, 6 months maybe. Florida heat ain't no joke. Well, it's humidity in Florida is really bad. Swamp humidity. Texas probably has close to 20 million illegals. That would be shocking, man. That's a lot of people. Chris, thank you. Look at Poly Market. I wish you could sort this. I guess you can sort it by top in terms of trading volume. Yeah, Tulsi's under 50%. I don't think it's a big problem, but Virginia is terrible. They're very strict on speeding. Your mom was 5 over and got reckless and almost had to go to court for 5 over. That had to have been a school zone. 5 over is crazy to get a ticket for that. What non memes am I in? Dude, honestly, I mean, I was in a few AI projects, but I got out. I don't even think I'm in anything else. I mean, I'm trying to get into a few layer ones, but I need to try. I need to get capital to be able to get into them from other projects. Vivek crashed out. Yeah, basically. Vivek had that issue with the H1B, bro. That's still a problem for him, and that's why they got him out of Doge. It's funny how the first two Trump haters are basically the ones having the most. Yeah, the two Democrats. Yeah, well, there was always going to be problems with these people. Anyone that Trump picked, there was going to be a problem that disrupts anything. So it's just par for the course. Tulsi would get confirmed because JD Vance will vote in tiebreaker, or they'll just have to use a recess. But yeah, obviously Vance has to come in. Why aren't you in any AI coins? Because just the ones that I was in, it was. I mean, I guess I'm kind of happy I sold because AI tanked. Just all of AI, all of American AI, all of crypto AI tanked because of this news with Deep Seek. What scares you more, AI or drones? I think AI that controls drones is the most scariest. I mean, AI has to be AGI. Where's the JFK files at? It's probably going to be a joke, anyways. Everything's going to be blacked out in all the papers. That's what people are saying. You have a PS5? No, I've got a Xbox Series S, I believe. Our politics thinks Colombia won the dispute. They are against America. No. Well, I mean that's just blatantly false. It completely caved in. Wait, can somebody tell me on the Colombia? So did they totally cave in today? Because I know like yesterday they caved in and they said, okay, we'll take the migrants, but we're giving you a 50% tariff. Is that already gone? I'm trying to understand if that's gone or not because it was like I don't even know what they're saying. Like they can't they can't even do what they're saying. They're gonna get destroyed in any trade war with the United States. It makes no sense for them. But like the victories that liberals talk about, it's like this moral like hierarchy. Like, oh yeah, it's like it's meaningless. They got bodied by a country that's 100 times more powerful than them. It's not surprising. Margaret was still angry at Vance because of how Vance absolutely obliterated her for fact checking during the VP debate. Yeah, that was her and the one of the VP moderators. Yeah, but I mean, Vance goes on there on one of those Sunday morning shows, and yeah, she tries to just pull the whole liberal talking point. Oh, the egg prices aren't down. You've been in office for 3 minutes. How is it not down? Well, you guys said it wasn't even bad throughout. I mean, all of Biden's administration, but now it's terrible. You don't think so on Colombia? Tariff is off Colombia. Colombia, yeah. Well, in 39 minutes they said they would accept them, but then they said there's going to be 50% tariff. But I don't think they can't go through with it. Do you believe the X payment rumor of accepting Doge? It wouldn't surprise me. I mean, that's Elon loves Dogecoin. Elon loves it is the number one meme in crypto, so it wouldn't surprise me at all if they accepted that. If imagine they start paying out in Doge. How long did it take to monetize on YouTube? Um, maybe like maybe like 9 months. It was a meltdown. Yeah, the Colombian president did have a meltdown. That was a meltdown. I don't even know what he's talking about. He's like, I don't like going to America. What do you even? It's like this pathetic grandstanding that these countries do. Dude, what are you even talking about? You've got people criminals who fled your country, came to our country, we're giving them back to you. They're your property. They're not legal here. They can't be here. They have no right to be here. What are you grandstanding for? This is pathetic. You just try and make the United States the bad villain because we're a more powerful country than you. That's all it is. Are we getting more 9/11 videos? I actually have a 9/11 video that I have finished about finished. I just have to edit it a little bit. I'll try and release it. I'm gonna try and get it monetized. So and it'll be on Rumble if it's not able to. I mean, I think I'll still upload it, but hopefully it'll be able to be monetized. I don't know though. Meme coins don't have use cases. Well, it's like their community, but neither do most crypto projects in general. A lot of their use cases are based on nothing. People just launch an AI project, say it does something, and there's no utility to it at all. But it's an AI project, so it must be. It's like I mean, there's so many of those coins that I've seen. How do you think Trump will do with second term? I mean, I'm hopeful. I think Trump's gotten off to a really good start. Certainly a better start just in terms of productivity than his first term, which we knew was going to happen. We you know, it's hard to predict exactly how it's going to go, but I think it started off as pretty well for Trump, and just some of the stuff I see him talking about, and just with the illegal immigrants, and so far it's going well. I would say for Trump. Certainly, there's situations that need to be solved. The big stuff still has to be solved, but do you think Biden will be investigated? It's hard to say. I mean, he gave his entire family pardons going back to 2014. I mean, if he like with Trump, it's a no-win situation. They came after Trump, but they did it in a slimy liberal way where it was like they can't be blamed because they have plausible not deniability, and it's just the courts. It's the American courts, even though they're all liberal, all the judges and brag, and it's just horrible. But they have like this plausible deniability, like, well, Biden personally didn't go after Trump, so now if Trump does something, it's like I don't know, man. I kind of want to keep Biden irrelevant at this point, but it's like that's how they win because they can go after you, but you can't go after them. So, what do you really do? Just found out you can't bet on Poly Market in the US. Yeah, you'd have to use a VPN. Kelshi is the site you have to go on. I'm a little worried about how he's handling other countries. He is threatening them nonstop, pretty much. Well, yeah, I said yesterday you can't have a trade war with everyone. And I don't think he really wants a trade war with Canada. But you're right. There's a lot of threats on tariffs with a lot of countries, and at a certain point, it becomes unsustainable. It's just unrealistic to be having all these trade wars and stuff like that. And countries are going to start gaining an advantage over the United States in terms of like negotiations if Trump has trade wars with certain countries. So, I mean, he has to calm it down a little bit on that. I agree because it's like there's only so many trade wars you can threaten to have with before it. It's like an empty threat. But no, I mean Trump was totally right on the Colombia situation. The people they have to go somewhere. I mean, they're not staying here. They're just not an option. At least I'm not self-employed. Taxes are higher because I was thinking of yeah, taxes are higher if you're self-employed. You have to pay a self-employed tax unless you have a situation to where you're part of an LLC. That's why a lot of YouTubers do that. Trump managed to do a soft invasion and take out some of the cartel with no issues without Mexico's permission. How do you think they would respond with the military? If Trump did that hypothetically, took out people, cartel people, Mexico really can't do anything. It's just a power dynamic between the U.S. and Mexico. They can get angry and be mad and go to the United Nations. They can't do anything though. They can just posture. I mean, what would they do to the United States realistically? We're taking out horrible cartels that you know. But the people that would be mad would be the cartels, which is just an extension of their government to a degree because they're so corrupted. Self-employment has a bunch of tax write-offs. Yeah, there are some like what you use for your business, the room in which you operate can be written off, things like that. Move to Dubai. Dubai is no, I would never move to Dubai. Move out of the United States, that's just not gonna do it. Plus, Dubai is really hot, anyways. Do a video about the 9/11. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna do a video on that. Shane Beamer can make South Carolina a perennial contender in the SEC. Yeah, I mean South Carolina had a good season. You give them credit for that. They've got a pretty good young quarterback. I don't know. The SEC is tough, man. I don't know what their schedule is for next year though. Dubai is an example of what is wrong with the modern world. Well, I mean, it's just so much money dumped into that. It's like it's an artificial city. It is. What will the Justice Department and the FBI find out about Donald Trump's assassination attempt. I mean, with assassination attempts of presidents, there's always not enough, a lot of information revealed to the public. I mean, just look at the Crooks kid. There's like no information on him. It's buried immediately. It's pretty crazy, especially considering that just happened. Criminalizing hate speech. What is that? A proposal in the United Kingdom? I would imagine. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, obviously that's not gonna happen. What are they melting down over? The deportations mainly. They're crying over deportations. How could someone make a significant investment to help upgrade the channel? What are you talking about? This channel? No, I don't need an investment, man. Stream on Twitch. I don't even have a Twitch account, man. Is Twitch better? Jim Acosta leaving CNN? Is he seriously? He used to go at it with Trump. You're hearing Tulsi may have the toughest time getting confirmed in Trump's cabinet picks. Do you think she gets a Yeah, you're right on that, I think. I mean, you can just see the numbers and stuff. It's probably going to be Tulsi. It's going to be a tough one. Yeah, Trump will get her through. Thank you about Biden forever. Thank you, Obama, for everything he did for me, bro. She's obviously being paid to do it. Yeah, well, it's really bad. It's a really bad look for her, too. Whether she's paid or not, it's a terrible look. Twitch is a lib cesspool. Yeah, you're right. I mean, isn't I think Twitch is. I think Kick is probably conservative, more conservative. Although I don't know. I don't really watch streamers, honestly. I used to sometimes watch like Call of Duty. Thoughts on the Oscar nominations? I don't even know who they are. I don't watch the Oscars, man. RFK Jr. will get some Democrat senator votes. Yeah, I'm just concerned about the influence of lobbying in that situation with Big Pharma. He should get a few. How do you think the Haitian migrant who said he's not going back is doing right now? They probably, I mean, he probably got a nice house in Haiti for it. No, I don't know. I wonder where he is. He's being processed. Double stream on both YouTube and Twitch, but then I just split my audience up, you know? Like I just cuz it's not like I have a following on Twitch. Like if I had a separate following on Twitch, I guess it would make sense to double stream. But double stream the problem is you just split your audience in half, so then it just looks like you have less people and stuff. Does Dubai celebrate Halloween? Yeah, I don't know, man. Imagine just Dubai in general for any holiday has got to feel just so fake. Thomas Crooks being an inside job is a hard one to call a conspiracy theory because of just how blatant it is. Well, what is even the information we have on that Thomas Crooks? The only thing I heard was he had 3 different phones that were connected overseas. Like what? None of that stuff makes sense with that kid at all. Like it's not even a decent story. When will Dogecoin boom? I mean, it'll boom to $2 during sometime during the bull run, man. At some point, it will. What's up, bro? What's going on, man? The illegal migrant influencer. Yeah, that had to have been a troll. Do you think Glenn Youngkin could could win a Senate position if he were to run for senator in 2026? Well, I know he's really liked by Virginia. I mean, winning Virginia as a conservative is very hard. I I would imagine it would be possible. Crypto alt market in shambles. Yeah, that's not good. For a fun time going our politics defend Trump, you'll get swarmed by the nest very quickly. Yeah, but it's not even like you don't even get swarmed. They just your comment just gets hidden. You'll get like minus 200 upvotes. Your comment will get hidden. It's called Our Politics, but it's just a liberal. I mean, they should just rename it to Our Liberal. But they probably have one of those as well. They probably have one of those subreddits as well. It's just a monopoly of control. And then they said they wanted to ban the subreddit conservative, which I don't think they've done yet, but they do that. Who do you got for the Super Bowl? I'll take the Eagles, I guess, man. I wish it was other teams though. Is alt season cooked? No, it's not cooked yet, man. There's still hope for it. There is. Stream cannibalism is a revenue killer. Yeah, when you have the same stream on multiple different platforms. Plus, how do you even like pay attention to the chats and stuff? I'm not even sure I could do that unless one of them was like no was like you have to pay attention to the donations. I guess if you got the donations linked to the same, you might be able to link the donations to the same place like a I know there's a service. You think I'm not going back to Haiti video was staged? Absolutely. Go watch that video and tell me that wasn't staged. Come on. There's no way a migrant says, you know, thank Obama for everything he did for me. Obama was in office 10 years, 8 years ago, 9 years ago, whatever. Biden forever. Even if an illegal like knows that I'm in the country because I guess of Biden, his executive orders in 2021, it just makes no sense. Like think it through. There's no way. I knew it was fake when it first came out because there's just no way. What illegal immigrant says like he says coherently and like I'm not going back to Haiti. Biden forever. Come on. The shit you say, DJ, when your delivery is hilarious. When you said Groiper Nazi, I lost it. Yeah, that it was that shooter. Yeah. Biden forever. EG. Yeah, you remember that? What was that? The DEI mayor? EGL. Wait, she's oh my god, she butchered it so badly. I thought she only mixed up the G with the A with a G, but wow, I'm getting a lot of people joining the membership. You know what? I got a video here I could upload on the membership if people want. It was definitely staged. His English was too good. Looked like some guy from Chicago or something. That's what liberals really should look into if they really want to have a use of their time. Try and prove that video is fake. I'll give them credit if they do it. Honestly, I'll give them credit. But there's just no way. React to woke people. Unlimited. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the meta is reacting to people like this. Man, we got a chain going. We got a membership chain going. SPX 6900, that's not good for me, man. Maybe the 2.0 variant I like. I like the 2.0 variant. No, I mean SPX will do very well, I'm sure, man. What is your thoughts on the potential tariffs on Canada? I think it's probably not going to happen, honestly. I just don't really know if Trump really actually wants Canada to be added as a, annex. I really can't gauge what Trump wants, but I think it's probably just because Trump is pissed off at trade deals with Canada and wants their natural resources for basically nothing. Selena Gomez for Supreme Court. Well, yeah, she just launched her presidential 2028 presidential run with that stunt. Is SPX 6900 your biggest loss? Well, technically, it's not a loss. I didn't sell the coin for a big loss, but it's a big loss in terms of me not holding it. Yeah, it's the biggest loss I've had. It's like multiple millions of dollars, or I would imagine it's going to be. Did Trump say he was going to get rid of income tax? I think he said that today, I believe. Maybe a video reacting to Eric Doherty's tweets as a liberal with TDS. Yeah, he does. He's gotten a lot of followers. He's become like a bigger MAGA Twitter account now, like news Twitter account. Yeah, that's what we were talking about. The donation. Thousands of unhinged liberals are now using TikTok to plan an armed revolution on the 29th. Wait, so in 2 days? Under the words cute winter boots. Oh, I'm sure how. Yeah, it's their communist revolution. It's their communist. Yeah, I'm not sure they have any guns either. An armed revolution with tampons. Cute boots. Cute winter boots sounds like a honeypot. Yeah, it's started by the FBI to get people to get communists, radical communists come meet at this. The FBI started the phrase "cute winter boots" as a honeypot to get radical liberals. AOC is having a mental breakdown. Well, you know she just hates everything Trump, and so no matter what Trump does, she's gonna go the opposite way, and you're gonna look like a fool, like with the Columbia situation. What's your thoughts on Nasdaq? I still like it, man. I still like it. You got to hold strong. I just hold strong, honestly. But this is brutal. I mean, it's because of China, honestly. We already had a drop. We've had enough drops with the Trump Melania situation, but now it's even worse. He wants us in Canada to secure the border, which I agree. Well, that seems like kind of a, honestly. I mean, there has to be a reason. I mean, I think that's kind of bullshit. Secure the border. I mean, how many people are really coming in through the Canadian, border with the U.S.? I think that's kind of just an excuse because he wants. I mean, listen, I do think Canada's going to be more important in the future, but it's like it's already hard to invade just based off of the climate and the location of it. I mean, but yeah, if they went through Alaska, then you would have to annex it. I could see that. My old channel had such a weird algorithm on YouTube. One got 75K views, the next got like 300. Well, is that like you probably had one video pop off, but you had no viewer base? That's why. That's why that happens. There's a lot of illegals coming from Canada. Well, why is there no talk of it then? There's not. It's not even a border in Canada. It's a line. It's a bunch of chopped up trees. That's the border of Canada and the United States. Favorite holiday probably Halloween. Honestly, just get western and northwestern parts, easy transport resources, easy to guard coastline. Well, like British Columbia, and then the northern territories. So you could have full control if you get the three northern territories of the Arctic with Alaska and Greenland as well. I mean, I don't know. It seems like Trump wants the entire country, which seems very unrealistic. Do you listen to Dan Bongino? I mean, I've seen clips of him. I don't listen to him like in terms of like an actual setting where I just see clips of him sometimes on X. Miss my old profile pic. It was so serious. Which one are you talking about? I've only had two profile pics. I think the other one I was smiling in. Unless there's another one that maybe. Yeah, I really haven't had many profile pics honestly because it's not good for business to change because you have to be recognizable. It's not good to change. Am I a salad expert? I don't think so. I haven't had a salad in years honestly. I wouldn't mind a nice salad at a restaurant. Salads are good at restaurants. I mean, they you get iceberg lettuce, it's good. Nowadays, you get salad, it looks like leaves from trees. But the iceberg lettuce, when you get that, and you get cheese, you get tomato, you get what are those little bread things, whatever that bullshit is, and you get some ranch and things. You get little bacon bits on there as well. Get some bacon, get a hard boiled egg on there, or chop it up a little bit. You want to see Alvin Bragg in handcuffs? Well, yeah, that was criminal what he did with Trump, and it's just mind-boggling that that was allowed. And they code worded it. They're like, I'm just gonna go after. I'm gonna make sure, to get elected. I'm gonna make sure we punish everyone fairly when everyone knows we're talking about Trump. It's just horrible. Would you recommend a hedge on your beginning of the season Chiefs bet or just double up? Well, it depends how much money is on the line. If it's just $100, I think you just double up. Do you still go to the gym? I'm getting. I got. I actually don't go to the gym now. It's been a little while for that, but I'm trying to. I'll be going to the gym at some point. I need to go to the hot tub and stuff, and it's important for recovery. So I need to do something real soon. But I need to go to sleep at like a really earlier. That's I started this stream at 9 o'clock, at 8 o'clock. It's a lot better now. The new Malik Obama coin. Yeah, I saw that. That's a joke. Well, dude, you know what they're doing with everyone now? By the way, I see this. Any tips for first time crypto or stock investing? Well, really, with stocks, there's so many people that can give you advice on that. It really depends on how much money you have and how risk averse you're willing to be. With crypto, I would if you're brand new, I would focus on one or two coins. It's make it more manageable for yourself and focus on a coin on Ethereum or Solana rather than any other chain and use Coinbase Wallet or you mainly that's what I would do because that's the easiest for new people. Yeah, all of these new coins are just crazy, dude. I mean, it's like it's bad. Yeah, here's DeepSeek. Well, what is this one? That's only got yeah, that's got 7.5, 4.5. There's two different DeepSeeks. That's great. And they're both on Solana? Come on, guys. This is the stupid stuff with this stuff. I've always seen this meme dex 100. I give them credit. It always shows up. Meme dex 100. MLG missed out on that. That's annoying. The Trump coin, if you're wondering, it's up. It's pumping. The Trump coin is pumping a little bit. Eric, is that Eric Trump? I don't think so. Yeah, there's a bunch of crap. BLTs are good. Expelling U.S. citizens that repeatedly commit crimes, offering to pay other countries to take them in. I don't want them any more than illegals. Oh, oh they're not going to like that one. That's going to be hard to implement. DMAGA. Yeah, DMAGA is it's unfortunate, man. Do I watch Alex Jones? I mean, I sometimes I'll see Alex clips on the timeline. I don't necessarily watch his show like, but I'll see like a 4 minute clip. I saw a clip of him working out. He was walking down a path shirtless. He's working out now. Yeah, he's getting in better shape. Do conservatives still watch the mainstream media? Well, yeah, a lot of old conservatives watch Fox. That's why ETH is so much better. Yeah, I mean ETH is I think ETH is better as well. I hate the gas fees and also trading is a bit more annoying on ETH than, but I do think it's better. Most of my coins are on ETH. What about Melania's coin? I think it's dead, honestly. It'll probably wake up again, but that coin is a joke. It's got no chance because of the isn't only like 10% of it isn't in circulation. I think Trump's I think is 20%. I think Melania is 10%. Do you watch Nelk Boys? I mean, I saw some of their podcasts with Trump when they were hanging out with Trump, but that would be it. Have any XRP? No, I don't. Melania coin was worst thing to happen to crypto since Germany started dumping bags of BTC. Well, that was done by Germany also, if you remember when they were doing that. They sold and when it was like around I don't know 30,000 or something, but yeah, the Melania coin really fucked up the market. There's no doubt about it. Border wall construction has resumed. I saw that. Yep. Tokenomics are good on the Melania coin. Bullshit. There isn't 90% of the supply locked. Come on, in one wallet, or is it less? It's a lot. Do you watch Joe Rogan Experience? When I used to work out, I would listen to a lot of the Joe Rogan Experience, but not recently now. Hey, all right, guys, tell me the best guest Joe Rogan has had on in the past month, because I haven't seen many. Brother, please respond. What conservative commentators do you usually watch? Um, Normally, I just look more so on X, honestly, like X accounts. I I mean, I guess on YouTube, I don't really look at much politics on YouTube, honestly, man. Most of the news that I get comes from X, just the timeline, the algorithm. He had more plates, more dates on again for the. Is that the third time? Mel Gibson. I think I saw a Mel Gibson clip. Mark Zuckerberg. Yeah, that's true. Mark Zuckerberg was also on there, but Zuckerberg was on there for a third time as well. Sean Ryan went on. Hulkster. Hulk Hogan was on. Kamala on Joe Rogan. Oh wait, yeah, if she should go on there, it'd be funny. It'd be funny if she went on there after losing with everything Rogan said. They could probably have a civil chat. UFC, do you watch it? No, I don't. Protect Our Parks 14. Man, they're on the 14th one now. I remember when it was like 4. I remember seeing that. How do you feel about Sean Hannity? He's just the typical mainstream conservative commentator, in my opinion, Sean Hannity. But a lot of conservative and right wingers, they criticize him. I mean, he's just milk toast, you know. I think he got embarrassed in like a conversation with Gavin Newsom once, and so people don't like him. But I mean, it's a tough job. Thoughts on TikTok unban? I don't know. I see some of these clips and I'm like, just ban the damn thing. Well, now isn't it like you can't download it? You can't download it in the App Store, but if you have it, you're fine. It's in a weird spot now. Yeah, so they're selling it to Oracle or something. Mel Gibson was on JRE recently talking about cancer being cured with ivermectin. Yeah, I saw that. It just seemed to me he's full of himself. You talking about Hannity? Yeah, I could see that with Hannity, honestly. Fox isn't the same without Tucker. Yeah, how about that? Getting rid of Tucker, like by far the number one biggest draw on your network, and you just fire him. Hannity fell in line with it was a fair election in 2020. F him. Well, yeah, but didn't they get destroyed with that Dominion lawsuit? I mean, that was a massive lawsuit. Tucker getting fired from Fox was the best thing to happen to him. Yeah, I mean, I've heard people say that. It's better to be independent, I guess, but it is true. I mean, Fox has a huge audience, though, man. I mean, they have a huge. You might be able to amplify your message better on that 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock prime time slot. I mean, it's just so many people. I mean, I'm sure he gets a ton of people as well on X and stuff, but it just feels like there was more viral Tucker clips when he was on Fox than there is now. Maybe he's just not doing as many podcasts or his show. Mitch McConnell was absolutely worthless. Yeah, he's been worthless for a while. I mean, the second he's up there and fainting, you get him out. He needs to be removed. Did you watch the Putin interview? Well, you're talking about the one with Tucker. I watched the one with Tucker. I don't know if you're talking about a newer one. RFK Stadium finally getting demolished. I appreciate you for that update because that is a very long process in terms of that stadium being demolished. I mean, they've been saying that for a while that they're going to demolish it. It was always going to happen, but I didn't know if it had already happened or not. Trump coin back at $30. Yeah, I saw it was up 10% when I looked at it a few like 10 minutes ago. I'm on Grok 3.0 now. Hopefully Musk releases it soon. Releases it, please. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for this live stream. New renderings for Washington Stadium looks like they're aiming for the world's largest timber roof. Looks very cool. Washington Stadium is in as in the Commanders. Let's take a little look at it. Wow. Man, the interior of these, wow. That's a distracting roof, man. They got to do better with the interior. I feel that is. Uh, it kind of looks like an Olympic stadium, like like the main Olympic stadium when they build them. That's a pretty crazy looking, and they got all this build up here. Yeah, this is the RFK site. That's a pretty crazy roof. That is it looks hollow. Like that's pretty cool. I'll be honest, that is pretty cool. Look, you can see the Capitol. Wonder if there's any other. Normally, it's just they only do a few renderings and stuff. They don't normally do a ton of renderings. Looks like the new stadium from Madden 25. Yeah, you remember that stadium? I mean, there were a few variants of that. I think they might only have 4 renderings. It's not surprising. Hopefully they go back to the Redskins. I know they were going back to the Redskins and going to this stadium would be pretty badass. And then have like I mean, it's an interesting design for sure. But guys, that is gonna do it for this live stream. What happened to my Twin Tower Lego set? They're right there. There's just nothing. I can't put them on anything back here. I still have them. I still have both the Twin Towers. It's an easy movable set too. All that you hate the domes. Well, yeah, I mean, you know, DC, you shouldn't really have a dome. It's not terrible weather. I guess they just want to host Super Bowl.